freedom is like the absence of barbarism. Equality can be measured. You look at the makeup of the student body, something has gone wrong. Why do so many have so much and so many have so little? Is it that the poor are poor because they're lazy or don't want to work or don't love the nation? Are they not the first to be in war? Don't they clean up the garbage, germs? Don't they do the dirtiest work? Aren't they the orderlies at the hospital who clean your bodies when they're full of fever and empty your bedpans? Aren't they the ones who clean your disease sheets? Aren't they the ones who raise your children when you're out making your... And so to dismiss the poor as unworthy is a rationalization that's unhealthy, because Jesus was of those conditions. Born on a debate about who his daddy was, born under death warrant, born under occupation, had the escape as a refugee to keep from being killed. I mean, everything we say about the poor is a characteristic of Jesus the Christ. So to be worshiping on the cross and not worshiping the one who's on the cross is to miss the point. There's no morality in the cross. The cross is an electric chair of that day. I'm really glad Jesus would not kill an electric. We'd be walking around wearing electric chairs. The virtue is not in the cross, the virtue is who's on the cross. When he was killed by a rope, would we be wearing ropes? If he was killed by a shotgun, we'd be walking around wearing shotguns. There's no virtue in the cross. The virtue is in who is on the cross. And he's on the cross because he challenged a corrupt religious order where the Sanhedrin, that's what the Sanhedrin had the trial. He went into the church and said, this should be, the widow with the mite should have a place here. But only the rich people have a place in religious order. He kicked up the tables in the temple. And he upset them. And they were in cahoots with the government, protecting that order. With the Sanhedrin and Herod and the government were all locked in together. He said, this should be a house of prayer, not a den of thieves. What are we looking at here? And so that's why they could say, let him die. And then Pilate was more sensitive than the church was. He said, well, I know that something is not right about this. This guy is not really bothering anybody. What? I know he fed some people. I know he healed some people. I know that he forgave a woman who was condemned for sin and was about to be stoned. I mean, like, why are we really killing this guy? Pilate couldn't reconcile it, and then his wife said, I have a dream. This thing is not right. It's not going right. Because there was no basis for capital punishment on Jesus, and that's what they did, was capital punishment. He was innocent, but politically he was a political victim of that system. So everything about that should make us careful on who we kill, make us careful about capital punishment, should make us careful about how we treat the poor. I mean, he was born in a manger, not in the mansion. And our leadership has come bottom up, not top down. I don't know whether he would have passed the essay test to get into school or not. Y'all real quiet now. My point is, I don't mean to at all suggest your academic prowess is not important. You should pursue your academics vigorously. And then what? Learn to do what? Make A's for what? A's to make better missiles, make A's to make drones, to kill people without any boots on the ground. A's for what? I hope that the Iran diplomatic initiative is effective along with the U.S. and Russia and Saudi Arabia, because if that happens, some scientists who are now trying to figure out how to make a better, tasteless, odorless bomb can figure out how to solve cancer, how to reduce infant mortality, how to extend life for human beings. I hope that's the result of this shift.